What is up, YouTube? This is Grant, and this is Morris Reacts. And for this video, we're going to react into another cut video, because they're usually pretty fun. But this one is divorced couple plays Truth or Drink. I don't know, it sounds kind of risky there. You know, divorced couples usually, more likely than not, have baggage between each other, bad blood or beef, whatever you want to call it. So this could get pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and get right into it, and let's hope for no fights. Actually, no. I want there to be fights. Yeah, there's gotta be fights.
Out of all the lovers you've had, where do I rank?
As far as like,
Ooh, I know this is the video. I stopped it really soon. That's not a good question to ask in any relationship. Where that person ranks with the rest of the people you've dated? Nah. It's a no-go, my friend. Run for the hills, jump over the fence, whatever you gotta do. Cut and run.
Oh God.
adventurous sex, probably like near the bottom. Whoops.
Alright, I know this is gonna be a good one.
I'm Irvin.
And I'm Brandon,
What's up,
And
Irvin and
we used to
Brandon?
be married. Divorced.
but best friends.
We actually worked with each other. Met in Vegas. We were trashed on a dance floor on like a Tuesday. And so I went up to him
Okay.
and stuck my tongue down his throat.
When did the divorce happen?
Year and a half.
Who wants to begin?
I gotta give them some respect. They got divorced, but they're still best friends. That's pretty cool. That doesn't happen that often.
You can go
Not in
first.
my experience.
Who
at least.
loved who more?
My first instinct is to say that you did.
I mean, I always fought for it not to be over.
He's right. You were always willing to try and do whatever to stay together.
Uh-oh.
Did we have breakup sex? If not, why not?
That's a yes.
Initially, no.
But it definitely happened.
I think Irvin came to like grab something and then we were having sex.
I just remember the entire time, I was like, this is not a good idea. But whatever.
No, Irvin said, you went from my husband to my fuck buddy. How awkward.
Is that what's happening still?
No.
No.
That was the only time. Oh, God. Describe the best sex we ever had.
I can't think of a time. They were all good.
I mean, we had a pretty vanilla sex life.
I'll take a shot for it because I can't think of a time.
Oh, God.
When was the last time you masturbated? Did I pop into your head?
This morning, and no.
I'm
Honesty.
surprised it wasn't like driving here.
No, I do that when I go on road trips. Usually when I come back from Portland.
I cannot. That's dangerous.
So I always come home at night.
Oh my God. Next. Ah! I'm so happy I got this question. How many people have you slept with since our divorce?
Oh, God. I can't even count.
I need an advocate.
Does the rule of three apply to this?
Yes, maybe. Do you have a TI-83? That's exponential shit, okay?
Probably, like without exaggeration, at least 150.
Okay, you better work. We're pro-ho in this
So 50.
household, okay? Do I know any of these people?
Cheers. Why didn't it work out?
Honestly, I think we rushed into things,
Irvin and I met in April. I had just come out that February.
and I moved in May. We're low-key lesbians. It's fine. I don't think either of us were ready for that type of commitment.
I still don't think I'm ready, to be honest. I go back and forth, like thinking I'm ready for a relationship, and then I'm like, no, probably not, because I like to have sex too much.
Obviously, you haven't had
Out of all the
150
lovers you've
partners
had,
since then.
where do I rank?
As far as like sex goes, I would say probably pretty near the top. As far as like
Oh God.
adventurous sex, near the bottom.
Adventurous.
It was just vanilla. Whoops.
I I was.
You never want to tell your ex, no matter how bad it is, that y'all's intimacy is vanilla. You have to lie. I think, maybe lie. No, no, honesty is always the best policy, right?
You were not adventurous. We had sex where? On our couch and in the bedroom?
Where are you having sex?
Sometimes I like up against a tree now and then, so. My turn. Which friend or family member was glad we divorced?
Your parents.
No.
I texted her, I was like, you'll always be family to me, and like, you mean a lot to me, you'll always be like a mom to me. And she legit texted me, I'm surprised that Brandon is still giving you half. And I was like, bitch, I'm getting my wealth the old fashioned way, divorce.
That's funny.
Do you miss my family?
I mean, we were pretty close. I easily bonded with your family,
Yeah.
and that's what I miss.
So my dad died suddenly in March. Actually, when I found out,
I think that's the worst part about relationships, other than the actual breakup part, is if you actually do really enjoy your significant other's family, it's kind of hard to keep up that relationship with them. You can try, but it's just not always that feasible just because, that's that person's family. They don't want to be known as the person who was talking to the ex of their daughter or son. But I think that's kind of comes with the territory a little bit when you break up with a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. You do kind of break up with their family at the same time, and sometimes they're friends too. So you don't only lose, your love or your relationship. You lose an entire family in essence. So it's hard. It's hard to deal with that. In my own situation in the past, it's hard. I've dealt
that
with
my
that.
dad had died, we were together.
We were having lunch.
I'll never forget it.
Irvin's phone answered, and maybe 10 seconds into the conversation, you were bawling hysterically.
Yeah, it was.
And I was just like, what is going on?
Were you glad Brandon was with you?
For sure. Because my dad loved Brandon as
Yeah,
well.
I was glad I was there.
See, that's good though. They divorced, and even though they've been divorced, father dies, he's there to be with his, divorcee, and that has nothing to do with love as far as the relationship goes. That has to do more with care, and respect for the other person. In my situation, I would drop everything to go take care of my ex if she had something like that happen. I don't care what's going on or has gone on in the last whatever many years. You still have some sort of care for them. Yeah, I think that's really commendable by him.
What do I need to work on for my next relationship? Perfect question for me.
I want you to be assertive and like don't be afraid to like, this is what I want. You say yes to everything.
That's true.
I literally, not necessarily in the best way, would just do whatever I wanted. And that's one thing I think I never really got to apologize for, was I think I kind of was super overbearing. I apologize for that. Like, I wish you would just tell me no sometimes. It's
I was a pushover in our relationship.
100%. But I see that you're working on yourself and you're doing these things, and I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
I will say that doesn't make him a bad person at all. I think, in a relationship, there's some give and there's some take. I think in my personal opinion, I don't think anyone should technically wear the technical pants in the relationship. I think it needs to be equal in all aspects. I think you should not be a yes man, but you shouldn't be a no man either. Just because I feel like there is some grounds for some issues down the road if one person is that way. So, yeah, I think it needs to be more 50-50.
This is my best friend Brandon. 10 out of 10 recommend. He's on Christian Mingle, Grinder, Scruff. What else are you on? Farmers Only.
False.
Please date him so I can have a wedding to go to because we love an open bar. I love you.
Thanks.
Bitch, say I love you too. Don't play me.
I do love you.
How was this?
That was good.
was good.
If you have an ex-husband and want to play a drinking game and want to learn a little bit more about the person you used to be in love with, play truthodrink.com.
Good video. I actually really enjoyed that video. You know, it's cool when relationships like that can happen. That, you know, two people could be together and not hate each other once they're done. I mean, they were not just dating, they were married. They were married. I don't know how long they didn't speculate, unless I just missed it in the beginning. But that really shows that, you know, it is possible for you to be friends with your, you know, your ex after. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If y'all like what you saw, please do me a favor and like the video. Please subscribe if you are into some of the things I've been doing. And comment down below about something you want me to react to. It could be music you like, a video channel that you love. I don't care what it is. I'll react to mostly anything. So yeah, for that, I am Grant, and I hope y'all have a wonderful evening.